Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today is the final video of the Black Widow challenge, and I've got a bit of exciting one planned today. Yes. Excuse me, that was rude. Today's going to be a bit different because obviously I haven't got to find a new victim. Yeah, haven't got to find a new victim, but I'm guessing we do need to be caught cheating. So I guess you could say we need to find a new victim. But first things first, I'm the rudest. We need to submit this in the way of the screen and I cannot see. We need to have a dinner party. You'd think I knew where it was by now, but no, I don't. Yes. I always go to click tick and it's like, this is my 10th time doing this by now and you'd think I'd learn. No. Yeah, if you watched my last video, I feel like I might be wrong. My energy was a bit low. I think that's because I had cold, so I was a bit like, ugh. So I wasn't all like, ugh, like I am today. I'm very pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready to kill Sienna. That was the worst one yet. I'm sorry. Why am I just not spatially aware? It's like right in front of me and I'm just like, and I've just forgot how to rotate. Why is this not a gold event? But now it's saying, what? Excuse me? I'm not going to be able to do that today. We're going to have to just wait till tomorrow. Clementa. Why can I never just pronounce their names how they're meant to be pronounced? Like, what is wrong with me? So I'm thinking, I really want to see this puffer fish like poisoning, but Rea wouldn't be able to cook it because she's got high cooking skill. So she wouldn't be able to make it like poisonous. But Santa doesn't have a cooking skill. So could this possibly work? I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja when I'm grown up? Start practicing your hiding. Get a ninja outfit. Mana decreases. Makes no sense. It's just so unrealistic, really. Where's she going? So we come upstairs to talk to you and you just walk off and leave. What is that about? Okay, if we get Japanese food stall, put it in the garden as you do, hire a vendor, and then we can order the pufferfish nigiri. I haven't even got to leave the lot. Why have you just done that? So right, so now it's here. Right, eating a low quality pufferfish nigiri or eating it in a bad mood may cause a slight cause of death. Rusty had a nightmare. They were a contestant on a reality TV show being criticised by a demanding judge with a nice mustache. Eek! That's terrifying. Aww. How cute. Again, this is very normal. That's not creepy or anything. Boom. We can get rid of that now. It has served its purpose. It's Brock. Brock Lillard wants to take things to the next level. Will Rea be his girlfriend? Of course. Don't see why not. Brock, do you know what? I'm glad you're here because I need assistance. What is that? Why is there dust on the floor? Why has he just done that? He's just made a dust pile on my floor. Not really impressed with that. I will be on. What is that? I'm just completely missing it. I'm just completely distracted by the dust bunny. Alright, so he's seen it. Obviously isn't going to give the slightest fuck-a-doodle because of my player trait, but you see him seeing it. He is witnessing the cheating. So now, we get him to cook puffer fish. Is that it? Excellent. I have a feeling this isn't going to work. Try again. So how can we put him in a bad mood? We could argue with him. That could work. Argue about career. How dare you be Santa Claus? Let's just piss him off. How rude. She is fighting Santa Claus. Who's gonna win? Oh, he won. Oh, Rea, what are you doing? She does not give the slightest fuck off. Overwatch just happened. She's just getting down. Doesn't work, then we're gonna make another one. Right, we need to upset it even more. Poor River. It's just Ryder. He's just like, what's going on, baby? Why are you fighting Santa Claus? They're now enemies. That noise definitely made me think someone was dying. Why is he so happy? Right, let's try now. Why does he feel good? I'm gonna have to do something else to kill him because this is just dragging on now. Right, I'm gonna have to try something else. This gonna work? It's getting hot. It's just cozy. Is it not a heat wave anymore? Why can't I just kill my sim? And why has he got a pet poop in his pocket? So now he's overheating. But what I'm wondering is, we actually put a really little fridge on a counter. We could actually try it now that he's really uncomfortable. Is that why I stepped in it? I don't even know where it's come from. Pour. Eat it. Am I gonna get a wild one? Am I gonna get a wild one? The anticipation. Bad aftertaste. That's it. Cook a bigger one. Pour. That's how we like to see it. So he's in an awful mood. It's poor quality. You've got, I don't know what more you're asking for. I just want you to be poisoned. That's all I want. I'm not asking for a lot. Yeah, have a quick wait and keep going.
Santa's roasting by an open fire. He's got a horrible smell up his nose.
Cook it again. Get out. It's almost Rhea's birthday. 2 days. Got 2 days for Santa to die. How is he not dying? Oh, burning to death. Clement is burning to death. Get them inside. Keeps telling me, but nothing's happening yet. Believe it when I see it, Sims. You are a disappointment. They keep telling me, but like, they're not doing nothing about it. Why say he's burning to death when he's not burning to death? Right, I think I've got it figured out. I've tried this. That's better than the last one. Can you stop doing it like that and just let it kill you? She is going to age up tomorrow. So if he doesn't die, then I'm just going to have to like drown him or something. Right, we're going to have to do something else. So he's not going to get in the pool. Santa's just proving this to be impossible. I tried to poison him. I tried to overheat him. I tried to squash him with a vending machine. Then I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll drown him. No, can't do that because he's too uncomfortable. He's exhausting all of my options. Because he feels fine, I think maybe we could actually get him in the pool now. You need to die. Is he drowning? No? Please wait whilst I just fall asleep. 5 hours later. 6 hours later. How long does it take for someone to drown? Oh, is it actually going to die now? I didn't want to go down this route, but I've been doing some research. And apparently, no one told me this when I looked it up before, but apparently Santa is invincible. Who knew? I've had to literally download this just to do it, because I will get what I want. We could maybe do poison, because that's what I wanted. I think we might do that one. Oh, was that? Oh. Hey guys, so after Rea killed Clement Frost, or Santa if you will, if you prefer, obviously very easily with no problem at all, was no struggle to kill him, the challenge was over, and I thought I'd share how everything ended up for the Renners, or Rea, the Rea Renner. So let's begin. Rea started to reflect and think about what she truly wanted after completing her Black Widow duties. She is a romantic after all, and after playing the field, she felt something was missing from her life, which she felt had slipped through her fingertips. Fingers. I'm not even playing and I'm still knocking the mic. So I got to work and I searched how to bring a ghost back to life in The Sims 4. Obviously, The Sims 4. I figured out I needed to make ambrosia, which required level 10 gourmet cooking skill, an angelfish, death flower, and the potion of youth. I thought that was 5 then. I was confused. Rea started to work on getting her gourmet skill up, binge cooking if you will. And in between binge cooking, she felt the best way to get over her most recent loss was to work the hell out. She wanted to regain her confidence and stop moping around, but typical Rea stopped halfway through to get pissed. Rea got back to cooking as much as she could in between everything, as you know, she's so busy. Then she went back to working out, and you know, she's just really trying to look after herself, work on herself, you know, self-care. Yada yada yada. She went to the magic realm to Castor's Alley, but you know, the potion shop, but there was no angelfish or death flower. Obviously, since having the magic realm, it makes it much easier to get these ingredients instead of having to go out and fish and like graft for the flower. So this was obviously the most easiest option instead of becoming a spellcaster. She went home, worked more on her gourmet skill, and by doing that she also made the birthday cake for River as it was his birthday. River aged up into a teenager, broke his neck, and seemed to grow a coral on his head.
Oh my god! What is that?
I gave him the good trait as he's always been Rea's angel. Rea then embarrassedly sang him happy birthday, and then we went straight into Creator Sim to make River look how he should, or what we was used to. Like, I'm trying to be consistent here, Sim. Like, why do you drastically change them? Just be consistent. Next day, Rea went back to Castor's Alley again and was able to actually get an angelfish. She went back home to work out and finally felt she was happy with the results and had bounced back after having 4 baba babies. And then back to the gourmet cooking. there was a lot of gourmet cooking going on. After completing her Black Widow aspiration, as you will, she was able to finally be the doting mum that she had longed to be and help the older boys with their school projects. Then they went to the basement and they all watched a film together on the big screen. You may have noticed they weren't really able to use the basement because they couldn't get down there for some reason, and it took me a little while to figure out why. But since they've been able to get down there, like, they can't help but use, they just love it. And the ghosts love playing the blick block. Yeah, they all watched a film together on the big screen, some nice family time. When the film finished, Rea went back to Castor's Alley again and got the Death Flower. So all that was left was to get the Potion of Youth, which she went straight back home and purchased with her satisfaction points. Rea made the Ambrosia, then went to our graveyard, cemetery, whatever you want to call it, and mourned for her loved one to encourage them to appear that evening. She stayed up all night whilst all the kiddies went to bed and finished the boys' school projects for them. Top mum. The next day was Harvest Fest and they had a lovely grand meal as a family, which Rea cooked. River had to appease the gnomes but got struck by lightning twice. Boys decided to play some ping pong wong, and we waited by the cemetery that night. And who decided to appear apart from little old Brookie boy? He ate the ambrosia and started to resurrect, but then decided against it. This obviously is a glitch or something, because it literally had in the queue to resurrect and then was like, nah, not doing that. Well, we didn't expect this to happen and we did not have the ingredients to make another ambrosia. So Rea told Brock that, like, she would try again and she never stopped loving him and she would do everything it takes to bring him back. In the meantime, Rowan's enjoying herself on the monkey bars, as you do. As Rea has to wait for the potion shop to refresh its stock every day, she relaxes and spends some quality time with Brock and just working on rekindling their romance with a little woo-hoo. Rea tried fishing for the angelfish. She had never fished in her life. This was her first time fishing and got struck by lightning, like mother like son. So obviously the fishing didn't work out. So Rea went back to Castor's Alley and bought 5 angelfish. She was not making any... wasn't taking any chances this time, and we was able to get 5 death flowers. Rea made another ambrosia which actually worked, and Brock was resurrected. He was so happy to be alive and thankful to Rea, you may say, but didn't she kill Brock? But technically he killed himself. What just happened? He took Rea to, I'm gonna absolutely just like murder the way you say this, but Tartosa? Is that how you say it? The Sims world? And proposed at this beautiful location. Rea was so happy to actually be proposed to instead of proposing. She said yes and jumped straight into his arms. And then they went home. Rea went straight to River and asked him to be a Sim of Honor, or her Sim of Honor. I'm not really sure how it works, but yeah, River became a Sim of Honor. Brock then asked Ryder to be the other Sim of Honor, as you can have 2. 1, 2. And then Rea went to her little girl Rowan and asked her to be a flower girl, and then Rusty to be the ring bearer. So everyone had a very important role in the wedding, as Rea wanted the best wedding ever, as she was hoping it would be her last. Rea, being the professional chef that she is, cooked up a wedding cake, and then the wedding was ready. What? The wedding was ready to commence. The kids had a little dance to shake out the nerves for their mum, and Rea looked absolutely stunning and was feeling super excited. Everyone took their seats, with Brock taking his place at the front. Rea walked down the aisle. Oh, little wave, hello. And it had a lovely ceremony, but you wouldn't know because we kind of missed it because the footage was just jumping all over. I don't know why it did this, because it didn't do it in the game, so I don't know why it recorded like that. They're now married again, and the guests threw rice all over them, and then they had a little gas at the head table, went on to having their first dance, as you do, and I don't know, Rea has a knife to cut the cake with. Ryder took lots of pictures to remember this special day filled with love. Some of Rea, some of Brock and Rea, twins building sandcastles, and then some of the boys too. And then the wedding was over and Rea thought about the kids and talked to Brock about adopting a puppy. So she rushed to Rusty's computer and got Snug. Say hello to Snug. Rusty and Rowan were very happy to have a little puppy, as you know kids are. Rea then rang up and booked a family honeymoon and decided that obviously she wanted all the kids to come on the honeymoon with her, because you know she is a doting mum now, where they consummated the marriage again. Rea found out that she was expecting a little baby and went straight to Brock to tell him the news, and this pushed Brock to get a job in law to be able to provide for his new family, as he was unemployed. River went skiing and no one else did because I couldn't actually find the mountain. River just did this on his own, so at least I got to experience that somehow. I have no idea where this mountain is. I don't know how you ski. Everyone else enjoyed the hot springs in the meantime. Well, not really, as they all moaned as they hated the cold weather. They arrived home and Rea made a photo wall of the wedding to the memory of this special day in the basement, as they liked the basement. And then it was Winterfest, even though like yesterday it was like Harvest Fest, but there you go. The boys enjoyed some caroling to the Winterfest tree, and then Rea cooked a grand meal, but she was so sick of her pregnancy by this point, she just was over it. And then she went into labour. Brock and Rea rushed to the hospital, where Rea signed in and Brock ran around like a headless chicken. Rea then gave birth to Rea Renner, sticking with those R's. They went back home to finish Winterfest with the other kids and opened some presents, and then they had a visit from the new Father Winter, because Rea killed the last one. And his name was Deshaun Hooker. So you got Clement Frost and then Deshaun Hooker. Is it me or does it sound like Shawshank Redemption? So at least we know what his side hustle is. Brock decided he wanted to prove that he was a good dad. Rocked Raina to sleep. Whilst Rea had a little nap in the back, and she aged up, and we had a blonde child, guys. We've got a blondie in the family, in the Renner. We got a blonde Renner, not black hair. Rea and Raina got to spend some quality time together, as everyone was either at school or at work. They decided to do some flashcards, which Raina didn't seem to approve of very much. I don't know if you've got this, but Rea's very family focused now and loves giving Raina as much attention as possible, as she was so sidetracked with the other kids, like trying to kill people. Brock came home from work, so Rea and him took Raina to the park, where they watched her play and then they pretended to be monsters. Raina then went on the slide whilst Brock kept an eye on her, and she then went to her daddy and wanted a hug, which I thought, like, I just watched this family and I'm like, it's so cute. They just do so much on their own that I haven't even like got to interfere. I mean, I have never interfered. They do this all themselves. After everyone finished school, they all came to the park to join the free at the park. And River played with the twins on the pirate boat. And then I turned around and then Ryder was doing flashcards with Raina, and I was like, oh. Honestly, like, these boys are like the best big brothers ever. And they're so cute. Rowan went and enjoyed the kids area. And then we went home. And then Raina was in her tent playing with her little dolly. And this is like I know this isn't new, but it's new to me. Like, I've just realized, like, the imagination things like around the heads, love it, so cute. And then Rowan decided she wanted to do a little puppet show for Rea, Brock and Raina, which was 10 out of 10, would watch again. Raina asked Rea to read her a little story, where then Brock came in and started making funny faces at Raina, and she just loved it. The whole family then, including Snugs, went to the basement and decided to watch a kids' film before the New Year's countdown. As you can see, Raina just loved the little film. She's so cute. I love her. The countdown started and Rea was so excited about New Year's and have a new year, new me, new start, without so much loss that she might have caused, but we won't talk about that. And then they all counted down together, and then it was New Year. The twins hugged, then Ryder and Rea hugged, then River and Ryder, and then Raina and Ryder. Ryder was just hugging everyone, and yeah, as you can see, it's a very loving family. As you can see in this shot, it's dysfunctional at times, but they are happy, and they're starting the year on a good foot. And this is Rea's happy ever after. I hope you enjoyed Rea's story over these weeks, months. I'm not really sure how long I've been filming this challenge, and maybe we will see more from the Renners in the future. Personally, I actually really love this family, playing them and seeing their family dynamic, especially because I've not played Sims so long, so seeing all these kind of new interactions, things like that within this family has just been like really nice for me. I hope I'm able to do more with them in the future on my channel, because Rea is a boss ass bitch with some stunning children, stunning loving children. I almost forgot to do this bit. The points. So I added all the points up. If we do a drum roll, please. We got, well, I'm unsure because you have a legendary and specialist section at the end. So I don't know if you add both or just the one. Like, it doesn't actually specify. So if I just do the legendary, because I actually did that, I achieved 26,400 points. But then if you add the specialist on top of that, then I got 32,400 points. So I'm not really sure about that. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, I'm a Sims 4 legend. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this series and today's video as much as I did. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Guys.